last session, having won the doubles tournament at the annual Foundation Festival, Mountain Blood and Jameson went to claim their prize, only to get sucked into the realm of the artifact itself and do the test of the god of war to place an army against an army. After a long fought fight, they emerged victorious, and Mountain Blood was granted a boon from the god himself. And now we join our heroes as they're outside of the thing. As you kind of awaken in a daze. You do feel like you did get a long rest upon leaving, so you're back at full health and everything, and spell slots are all back. As you see the guy that kind of that led you in here, kind of runs. I can't talk all of a sudden. Running back in, saying they're just here. Oh, you're back. What just happened?
Magic, bitch. Oh, magic stuff happened.
Oh, I was worried. I thought I'd be responsible for the deaths of local heroes again.
Again?
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to worry about it.
Listen, I work in the arena. Heroes fight here from time to time. A few have met their makers. Gone back to the Allfather and all that. It comes with the territory.
I've
Do
met
not
him.
have adequate healers.
We do, but things happen sometimes. He looks at you, Jameson. You signed the waiver.
He nods.
I talk to him occasionally.
Okay, then. You guys are okay, then?
As okay as I can be.
2 arms, 2 legs, ears still pointy. Yeah, everything seems
Actually,
in
that one looks
place.
a little bent.
You're messing with me, aren't you?
Never know. You'll have to find out.
And because Skull couldn't join us today, Mountain Blood's gonna go pick up the artifact. I'm gonna go bring this to safekeeping, someone.
I need to go attune to this.
I don't know if he just
take a day.
I just didn't know if he wasn't going to come out of the artifact. We'd get out and be like, Mountain Blood didn't come out with us. He must still be in there.
He's bringing it to the palace to put it in the storage there for safekeeping.
He won an artifact and he's putting it away in storage.
He has
God,
We activated the boon or claimed the boon and the minor boons, so it's of no use to anyone else right now, so it just goes into storage.
Mm-hmm. That's how these things work. They're basically like attunements to the test to get the other artifact inside of them. And you were told that if someone else claims them, they can do stuff like steal them away or cause trouble if they get a hold of them. Well, so. Well, that prize has been given. There's anything else you need from me since you're here?
Zane, did you get your prize money? Or your betting money?
I think we just got the first portion because we were going to go collect the second half, but then we just went and got the artifact. Did we get our money?
I don't remember if I said you did or not.
The last note I have is that I have an IOU for 1,000, and that was on 4/4.
God, it's been that long. Oh, yes, I believe, yes, we're able to get some more gold out of the coffers for the bets. If you want to follow me, I can get you your money that we owe you. You follow him?
Yes.
Who all follows the
So he's
guy?
not giving you money, he's just gonna rob you.
Me.
I think you still had some money as well to claim, right, Mira? I can't remember if you had an IOU too.
I don't think I bet as much as Zane.
No,
I
I
think
bet the full 1,000 to get the 3,000. I was paid 2 and with an IOU for 1.
I think I only bet like 500 and I got 15.
Okay. But yeah, he leads you to the kind of the betting area and hands you a hefty stack of 1,000 gold. Do apologize
hand him
about
the-
that.
Oh, understandable. It was extenuating circumstances, and I give him the IOU paper.
And he takes it, he like says a little thing, and it just like bursts into flames and disappears. Can't have these things sticking around. Anyways, you're always welcome to come back and place more bets. Or test your mettle and fight in the arena yourself again. We're always open for more gladiators.
We'll keep that in mind.
Well, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a nice day.
I will go back to the others. Got my money.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Natural 1.
Perception. I perceive things. 16.
Limpy?
Perception check. Ah! 20.
Okay. Mira, there's a few people around here. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Nildir, you see a guy kind of walking. Takes a couple weird steps and stumbles, and then keeps walking again.
My God, he's walking.
It doesn't seem like a natural cadence the way he's walking. Did that meow just come across?
No.
My cat's right by the mic and she meowed. Jameson, you also see that guy walking stumbly like, but it's not. You'd think the way he's walking to be someone that's been drinking, but something about it doesn't seem like it's drunk walking.
Is he Mr. Bean walking?
No.
Jameson would follow him at a distance.
Okay, do you tell the other people about that?
He would kind of who's kind of standing next to him. I got 2 elves next to me, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well,
He'll just kind of nudge and lean in and just be like, "That guy's kind of walking weird."
Yeah, he is kind of walking weird.
With him mentioning it, I'm assuming
you'd see it
him
now,
motioning
yes.
a bit. Okay. Huh.
If you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna go follow him for a little bit.
Well, one moment. As I tap his shoulder and say a quick word.
To who?
Oh, it's a quick little spell chant. As I cast. Oh, I know that's. Oh, that's.
You can do that to all of us.
Never mind. That's only self.
Yep. Only self.
Well, it affects.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. So as you start doing that, Jameson will be like,
Yeah.
already ahead of you.
Well, as long as we stick together, it says each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including yourself. So you can just do it on all three of us, and we'll just all follow him.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It's a group spell. I'm familiar with it.
All right, if we're all going, then we'll go ahead and use Mira's enchantment. If you don't mind, I'm going to go a little ahead. Kind of looks at them like, if you can remember in the fight, I can boop between shadows at will.
Dun, 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 dun,
So I can kind of get between alleyways pretty quickly.
Okay, so yeah, everyone give me a stealth check to follow this guy.
At a +10.
35. Dun, 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 dun,
God, if you give this to Electra, she literally vanishes from reality.
dun, 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 28.
What would her plus to this be with this? It would be plus
32.
29.
Huh.
Because her
Yeah,
stealth is
Ranger Rogue
19.
combos with Pass Without Trace is really good.
So 35, 28, and 32.
Okay, so yeah, and I will.
Poor Nildir. He's the least stealthy of us all.
He still got 28 with
And I
this.
still had 28. I rolled an 8. I rolled a 15 on the die plus my 3. So I still had an 18 before the 10.
Okay, so yeah, as you're following this guy, you see him kind of every now and then just like stumble, like he'll like stop, and then do like a real quick few steps forward, stumble back one. He doesn't seem to be going any place in particular. Everyone give me another perception check on this guy.
That's 27.
21.
16.
Okay. Yeah, everybody notices that every now and then he seems to be stopping and looking around. Nildir, you notice this guy? He seems to be like trying to memorize like areas around the city. Jameson, you see this guy, he never looks in the direction of the Eye of Solaire, the big, fuck off light.
Hold on, let me see here.
So say for now, he kind of followed him to, say, here.
Jameson is going to let him do this one more time, kind of like look around and try and memorize the city. At which point, when he does that one more time, he's gonna get behind him and knock him out. Just kind of like, do the sleeper hold, knock him out.
Okay, I'm gonna apps here. Boom, boom.
I'm kind of starting to wonder if this is one of Barnard's guys.
Maybe he just has a bum leg.
This map looks oddly familiar. Was there some sort of cleric selling things here?
Oh no, was there some kind of kobold instance here? Kobold incident?
I bought this map, I might as well use it on both.
Yep.
Was there a
You
kobold
know what-
making concoctions?
You know what I like to do, Timmy? I like to take maps that I've already found in use and spin them 90 degrees. It makes it just look a little bit different and nobody notices.
Like gasp.
Which is also why I use the fog of war as much as I do.
It's this place again.
There.
God. I've never seen this place in my life.
Okay. I'm going to say before you can do that, you see a couple other people shambling that and walking that same way kind of come up. And they just start looking at each other. They're not saying anything.
I was going to say, are they groaning reunion?
Well, that's a good way to describe it. They're kind of walking around like they do in the Rebirth. No, not that way. Shambling. Shambling would be a good way to describe it.
If they're gathering, Jameson's going to do something a little bit different this time. He's going to put this. He's going to have a little minor illusion kind of pop up to create a noise over this way to see if they turn and look at it. Because from where we were looking at the map, this way was the Aya Solaire. So I want them to look away from it. I want to see if they react to anything.
Okay. Let's see here. What kind of noise did you say?
Just like a glass breaking, something, that's quick and sharp and loud enough that, most people in the vicinity would turn and try and figure out what it was.
Normal people here. So yeah, the people that are the shambling ones, ignore it. But you see a few normal people like, huh? What was that?
What was that noise?
And somebody must have dropped something. And everyone goes back about their business.
Jameson wants one of these guys. He definitely wants one to see if they just respond. So this one, I know this one's shambling, but he's kind of off on his own, right?
Yeah, he's kind of slowly making his way over to the rest of them.
Make his way downtown.
Okay. Jameson will look at Nildir and Mira and be like, watch the group. I'm going to grab one.
As you're getting close to him, one of the other civilian comes up. Hey, man, you okay? You look a little not feeling well.
So that is within my movement speed. I got 50 feet of movement, so
Okay.
I can get over there relatively quickly.
I mean, does anyone want me to cast Flesh to Stone on one? That's crowded.
As that guy approaches him, this guy pulls out a sword and just slashes this guy with it.
As Jameson sees that, he immediately goes into attack mode. It's just like, shit!
Okay, I guess that,
That settles that.
Second here.
You good?
Gotta figure out what song I want to play.
Oh. Nice.
I will take my natural 20 for my initiative.
Look, if I roll that well in initiative, that's not going to look well. That's not boding well for the rest of the combat.
And if I roll shit on initiative, I may do decent in combat. Yeah, I used all my luck during the one shot when all my fucking creatures kept passing their saving throws.
Okay, roll me a d20, Zane, because you tied with the enemies. You lost that because they got 13. And I'm going to roll for the civilians. Okay, Jameson, you are up.
Of course, I already threw a punch before combat started because I was running up to him, right?
Okay.
So does that punch count?
I'll count that as a single surprise punch. It won't count towards your action.
Okay. Okay, good. So that's, I'm going to re-roll that, because, again, I have Savage Attacker, so... There you go. So I'll take the higher damage, a 10 bludgeoning damage for that punch. And he'll go ahead and take out his quarterstaff. That's 30. And it needs to make a strength save, or else, it says a constitution save, or be knocked prone.
Okay.
It's 14 damage. I won't use the stunning strike on that.
He will make the save, though.
Alright, well, it doesn't matter, because I'm slap him with it again, because I have extra attack. I get to use Savage Attack once a turn, so... You want me to say I already used that on my surprise punch, or do I get to roll it again?
You can roll it again, because that was, like I said, surprise round, so top of the round.
Okay, perfect. Again, 12, and he needs to make that Constitution save again.
And he will pass that with a nat 20.
Okay, and then I get to punch. 24. Wow, I am rolling crap on damage tonight. That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Question, are you at the level where your punches are magical?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a level 6 monk. With this kick, I'm gonna try and kick him hard enough that I can... Is this person, like, shrouded with what they're wearing?
Yeah, they are kind of in... He has, like, a cape on. It's a little shabby, but not, like, hole-filled.
Is he, like, wearing a hood or
Yeah, a
hat or
hooded,
something to
hooded
hide?
cloak.
Okay. I'm gonna try and kick in such a way that I can, like, kind of get the hood removed off his hand. Could I, like, roll a sleight of hand with that and just see if I can get the hood off?
Sure.
Oh my god, it's Batman.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah, you try and...
That would make sense with my damage roll.
Yeah.
Swiper no swiping. It's slap. Swiper no swiping.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn because that's my action, my extra attack, and my bonus action.
Okay. Mira, you are up.
Alrighty. Ooh.
And I should say, before I go on, Wimp Jameson, when you punch this guy, you hit him in the arm so good you can tell his arm is basically broken and twisted in the wrong way now.
Okay.
Just so things are clear, it's about as crowded as it looks on the map.
There's a few other people here, but a few of them are already starting to run off. I didn't want the map super crowded.
Okay, I was just asking in the case of AoEs. His. He's got his combo. I've got mine. Using a 5th level. Yeah, I'm going to cast Moonbeam. Like, it's all of these tokens that are shambling.
Yep.
I assume these guys look like they're about to start attacking people as well.
Yep. They're starting to draw their swords and stuff.
Alright, yeah. 5th level. Moonbeam. And it is a 5-foot burst, I believe. Yeah, 5-foot radius. Blah. Wait. Blop. Those
Here.
two. Oh, did you just make that into a token?
Yep.
Nice.
Color.
I wonder, can you just select a drawing and then press you selected as token?
No, I don't think I can. But I'll get you an actual picture to put in there later. Okay. So it's 14 radiant damage.
Yep. And I believe it's with bonus action. I can never remember what's on the fucking monster list. For beasts or animals or whatever. That's monstrosity. Sure, that's a beast. Polar bear. Why not?
So you can have what your circle of moon?
Yep, I can wild shape as a bonus action.
Okay. You can go up to a CR4 creature.
CR3 right now. I have a level in monk.
Oh, okay.
So what did you do after the moonbeam?
Bonus action wild shape.
And are you still back here over by me, or?
I will be moving right after the wild shape. Okay, Tim, if you just want to resize my token, I can just...
Just a second, I'm doing something stupid. Off. There's your new moonbeam circle image.
God damn.
Moon.
Love it.
So it's on those 4 squares.
Yeah.
You're large now, you said, right?
No one's on 4 square
Yes, polar bears are
anymore.
large.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to, and they have a movement of 40.
And I put that on the wrong thing back in here. I clicked the wrong token. Put it on. That right eventually.
And that is my turn.
Okay, I didn't bother putting them on the order list, but it's the civilians' turn. And they are gonna run the hell away.
Especially this guy, as a polar bear just started approaching him.
Yep.
Jamerson just yells, "Use disengage!"
Yeah, I'm gonna do something special with him. Okay, he does not piss his pants, but he's gonna dash in here. He's gonna go hide in here. This guy's there. Hide in there. Okay, and Moonbeam procs on
Start of turn.
Start
And
of
the
turn,
First
okay.
time it enters on a turn.
roll damage again.
1 moment. Boom. That was a level 5. Oh. Oh, right.
This guy's gonna come up and flail his sword at you. It has no pattern or rhyme or reason to it.
Oh god, he's gonna kill us with tetanus!
And he just completely
We don't
whiffs.
have antibiotics in this realm.
He is going to swing again. Does a 15 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Next guy's gonna come up and attack you. I am rolling for shit with these guys. That's just as good, so... Third one. 18 to your AC.
That one will hit.
Okay. Ooh, max damage, so that's going to be 13 slashing damage. He's going to do a second attack. That's even higher to the AC, so that'll hit. For 11 slashing damage.
So 13 and then 11.
Yep.
24, so that is... that much. I will need 2 con saving throws. Was it DC 10 base? For concentration?
Yeah.
It's based
DC
upon
10
damage,
or half the damage?
Yeah, so if half the damage is over 10, that's the con save. Otherwise, it's 10.
Yeah, those are low enough, they'll both just be 10s.
Alright, and I have Warcaster, which gives me advantage. Though I believe I keep the... though I use the bear's constitution.
Yeah, if you're in a wild shape, you
Yes,
take on its stats.
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw from the bear. Yes. So if they get bonuses for Constitution saving throws, you get that.
I believe it's you keep your mental faculties, but the physical are done in the wild shape's form.
So yeah, so
Actually-
any of the mental stuff, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, you would use your base stats. Physical stats, you use your wild shape.
This should work. No, it didn't. Oh, what the fuck?
Double nat
Well-
one.
No more moonbeam.
Goodbye, Sailor Moon. Jesus.
Why can't I grab this circle?
I got it.
Okay. And the fourth one is going to attack Jameson. That's going to be 26 to your AC.
That will hit.
Okay. Jeez. The second 8 I've rolled, so that's 13 dear 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be 15 to your AC.
That will miss.
Okay. Nildir, you are up.
Yay.
One more thing I gotta do.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, then keep your secrets. Question, for the sake of brevity and what we've been seeing since these weird, mysterious dudes have started getting all murdery, did the moonbeam appear to do anything to them since it's part of the effect of the moonbeam? If they're concealing their forms, it undoes that.
It did not.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I didn't know if we were dealing with any kind of shape changers or anything that's weird like that. Alright. But they still took a pretty heavy hit from those double moonbeam slam.
That is...
I'm
71
gonna-
points of damage total, though it could have been halved.
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna need all three of those boyos to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Chain
DC
lightning.
17.
Fail. Extra fail. And extra... Wow, I rolled 2 1s on that.
Oh, good. They're gonna feel my unlimited power with some chain lightning. 62 lightning damage.
Sweet Jesus!
I rolled all 8s and 7s for the most part.
God
A lot of 8s and
damn.
7s. I had 1 3, the rest were 5 and above, with quite a few 7s and 8s.
Okay, well, you fry 2 of them.
I got you, Mira. And that'll be my turn.
And the third guy, basically, he's smoke's billowing out of his ears and mouth.
Those were also the ones that took all the damage from the moonbeam too.
Yeah, that's why I thought I could, if I was lucky, I could knock out at least a couple of them if I got a good lightning strike on them.
And roll the
Nice.
description for chain lightning here, just so I make sure I know how that one works.
Yeah, it bounces up to 3 targets within 30 feet of the first target.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jameson,
the
you
other
are
guys
I
up.
think that is just very boring for a spell like that.
I
it
am
does
going
good
to roll a perception check because Jamerson wants to look at this person's face and their features real quick. That's a soft 20.
Okay, so you look at this guy's face. One of his eyes, it looks like it's rolled back into his head. His jaw is kind of slacked. It looks like a zombie, but it's not. This is the best way to describe it. Because you know zombies shouldn't then be able to exist in this area.
All right. Jameson's going to do his best just to try and knock this thing out. He doesn't want to kill / destroy / re-dead it. So he's going to do this as all passive damage. That's a 23.
That'll hit.
Again, he's got to make the concept. Really? There you go. 14 bludgeoning damage.
It makes the con save.
Okay, again, he's gonna twirl around with his staff. That's a 24.
That'll hit.
Again, 12 subdue damage.
Again, he makes the con save.
That's fine. He's not gonna make this next one. I'm gonna go ahead and punch him and use a stunning strike.
Okay.
And hold on, let me get stunning strike for you up. So it's another Constitution saving throw. It has to make a 16.
Yeah, he passes.
And I'll use a flurry of blows. Ah!
Yeah, that misses.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, Mira, you are up.
Alright. If I recall correctly, I get the elemental damage from Mayhem with my...
Yes.
Alright, and earlier... I don't think I had chosen the element for today, so I had chosen acid.
Okay.
Before I do anything, I will use a bonus action to do a quick heal using a 4th level slot. That would be... for the... I think it was D8s? I don't use this. Yes, D8s. I regain all the hit points I had lost. And then I will do... do I also use Mayhem's bonus to attack and damage as well?
I'd
Be
say
+1.
that would work is instead of the normal creatures, it's that one's attack and damage when you're in form, because it's basically... it fused into the animal's claws.
Okay. So, Zipola back can make 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws. And for the purpose of the flavor, both of those will have a green tint to them instead of the regular white fur.
Sounds
So the
good.
first will be for the bite on this thing. Will a 14 hit?
14 will not.
Alright, let's go for a claw. 15, Jesus. Well, a 15 hits.
Just a second here, I'm trying to remember what I... kind of just making these things up on the fly.
Fair enough.
I say that hit before. Nah, that's going to miss too.
Alrighty. At the very least, I'm durable. I can tank a lot of hits.
Okay, so these things are up. First one's going to attack you, Mira. Going to be an 18 to your AC.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Okay. 6 slashing damage. Second attack. 16 to your AC.
That'll just hit.
Okay. Well, I rolled low for these, so 7 slashing. Next one's gonna go up on you, Jameson. That's below 10, so that misses. That's also below 10, so that misses. Give me a perception check of this thing swinging at you.
It's also a soft 20.
Yeah. So as you hear this, see this thing swinging at you with its sword, you hear bones creaking from you punching it and stuff. It's attacking you with its broken arm. And the pain seems to be... it's ignoring the pain. Hildir, you are up.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, okay. If I move essentially here, can I, or, no, sorry, here, would I see that creature behind Mira?
I'd say yes.
I was just trying to find a good angle within 30 feet.
Polar bears take up more large going outwards. They're not super tall, so you could probably see it over it.
Cool. Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck a firebolt at it. They seem to be doing pretty well taking care of these things and mauling them. So I'm gonna just try to see what I can do with the firebolt if I can hit it. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 will hit, yes.
Oh, that 20 in the back end. Sad. Alright. 17 fire damage.
How do you want to kill this one?
I see Mira just clawing into it, biting into it. Wait for just a moment, line up the shot, and just snipe it between the eyes.
As its head partially explodes as it falls and crumbles to the ground. Jameson, you are up.
He's gonna continue punching.
Are you still doing non-lethal damage?
No, he's gonna try and beat it until it stops moving.
Okay. The 11 will miss, but the 20 will hit. And how do you want to end this guy?
Strike. Okay, no stunning strike then. He's gonna punch him right dead in the chest as hard as he can, and just open his hand from his fist and just pull it out, kind of like shrapnel from a bullet, except that it's his fist. It makes the one hole, opens his hand, and just pulls stuff out.
Okay, so yeah, we can do this good. So you kind of punch into his chest. He had armor, like a leather armor on that you kind of get through, as his sternum and ribs around there just crack and splinter off as you pull that out, as his chest kind of burst open.
Crap, man, that's like his stomach plug on the ground back there.
As he the arm
There are noises.
flails up into the air, trying to go at you as he falls back over. Still laying there. The arm is still trying to swing the sword. That'll end combat.
First, can I just rip the arm off of him that's trying to swing the sword?
Give me a strength check. Oh yeah, you rip the arm off.
Okay. Is there any, actual, tangible, fungible skin on this, or is it, rotted?
It isn't... No, it's not rotting. But give me a perception check.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I can do a medical evaluation on this thing.
Okay. That works too.
That's a 13.
Say the skin... the flesh doesn't seem to be rotting, but in the area where you ripped off its arm, you see like a flailing tendril still kind of flailing about where you ripped off the arm. And you look in the chest cavity you made, you see stuff flailing around in there. Give me another perception check, though. The
That's a
person
natural
next to you is slowly bleeding out. They are not dead yet.
20. I'm gonna stabilize him.
Okay, give me another medicine check.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, you stabilize him. He's fine.
I'm going to just rip off all the clothing and armor off of this body as much as I can because I need to see what's going on with this thing.
Okay, so as you're kind of ripping off his clothing and armor and stuff, you see like weird undulations under the skin and stuff. As there's something moving around inside of him.
I am going to take. I have a dart, and I'm going to try and pinpoint putting that dart into it to make it stop.
Okay, so yeah, you notice it seems to be focused on the head, where the main stuff seems to be coming from.
That's what he figured. With them taking off the clothes, he's going to be able to see his head. The hell's going on with his head?
Like I said, he looks like someone that died. Like his face is like I said, the eyes are one of them's rolled back into the behind his skull, like the eyes rolled back. His jaws slacked, like someone that just died recently. But something's
Man, if Eric was here, I'd have a reason to roll this, but I don't. So I'm going to kind of come around and just kind of shout to Mira, Mira, check their heads, do an examination. I think they're being possessed by something.
You hear some animalistic noises, but you also hear some rustling around as I try and do a medicine check while in bear form.
okay.
If that imposes disadvantage, just tell me.
Nat 20 bear medicine, yo.
No, you'd be able to roll it because you still have your mental faculties.
Yep.
Come on, Nat 20
I was
bear
more
medicine.
referring to the fact that I don't really have... I have big bear paws.
Do with your bare hands and your bare hands.
My bear hands. Fuck! I go to investigate. I
Jesus
crush
balls.
it with
You put your you kind of like take your claw across one of them, as the acid damage from Mayhem starts melting the part where you put your claws on. As the arm disintegrates off where you kind of put your paw.
Would that prevent me from making additional checks on the other bodies as well?
I'll say you did that to this one.
Alright,
Yeah, the one to
let's
your
try
left.
this again.
The one to your left, I exploded its head.
Alright, we have one
And
more
I've
shot.
I've got this one up here.
Did you want to try the check, or should I try again?
I figured I'd be trying it while you're trying your. While
Yeah,
you're trying
that
your
would
bear
make
one.
sense. So,
Alright, go ahead. I crush it, and I'm just looking sad.
Oh, Mira beefed it.
Oh yeah, the smell would probably be awful.
23.
okay, so yeah, you see that this guy, the way I kind of described the one Jameson looked at, its face seems like of someone that had died recently. Like it's not staying in a way a normal human would have their face look. But you also notice those weird undulations, like stuff moving inside of it. Like parts of it are still trying to move right now, but the body's taken too much damage; it can't do it anymore.
This thing's got some kind of parasites.
If I eat one of those parasites while in bear form, will it stay in me when I transform back?
That is a good question.
Tempting, but I kind of want to, but I probably shouldn't risk it.
Plus, we don't know what it is or what it would do to a living body.
As you're saying that, you hear some like steps running up. What's going on here? Ugh. As you see
is that
the
Thurnicus?
the
I will
Thurnicus.
transform back at this point.
Okay. We heard screaming and sounds of magic going off. What's going on?
Thurnicus, these weird, uh, what appear to be parasite infested corpses just started stabbing people.
Does
We're kind of
Jameson hear
shambling.
Thurnicus's name?
Yeah, you'd recognize it. You were in the military. You know this is the head of the Royal Guard.
I've got a wounded citizen over here, Thurnicus.
Oh,
He's stabilized, but I don't know for how long.
you kind of hear him
Hearing that, Mira will start going over.
he kind of takes out a stone from his pocket. Get me a cleric over here ASAP.
I'm no cleric, but I do have some healing magic.
You do? Perfect.
Alright, with that, I will cast a quick...
Cure wounds.
Yeah, let's go second level Cure Wounds.
Okay. Technically, this guy isn't unconscious anymore, so I have that back on there.
15
He's just
healing
kind of
on
sitting
him.
there. Ugh, ugh, ugh. He kind of sits up. You see his wound just completely close. Ugh. What the hell?
My apologies, friend. I was a little slow on getting over to you. You're all right for now. I took care of the threat.
He kind of looks and sees the mangled corpse sitting next to him. Oh, what was that guy's problem? I was just trying to help him.
I understand that as he just tries to get him to focus on Jameson. Just look at me, sir. Don't worry about that. Again, it's taken care of. Can I make a medicine check on this person? Is man, woman?
Man.
Okay. I just want to make sure there's no like festering around the wounds.
Okay, yeah. Give me a medicine check.
That's a 13.
Yes, from what you can see, Mira's Cure Wounds closed up the wound with no issues. You don't see any weird festering or lingering effects on it.
All right.
The sword is laying there.
I would get clerics to purify these bodies as soon as possible. As you just see Jameson moving that. He still has the arm in his hand with the sword. He's kind of moving it around. Oh, yeah. He takes the sword out of his hand, out of the moving hand. You probably want to examine this.
The hand has stopped moving. It did a few seconds after you ripped it off.
Did someone say
Okay.
examine? And Nildur's
Sure.
just standing behind Jameson. Did someone say examine?
Suddenly. Ritual detect magic.
Oh, I was just gonna do this. Identify.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
no point wasting an identify
True. If you
we
do
don't know it's
ping,
magical.
if you do ping magic on it, I will use identify. If not, then I won't bother.
There
'Cause
is
there might not be anything wrong with the sword. It could just be from the parasites.
Yep, the swords do not give off any magic. They don't have any like magic armor or items on them. And you don't see any magic in the bodies anymore either.
Anymore.
If there was, there's none there now.
I don't think we said we destroyed the parasites and the others that were still wriggling around. If I do a quick look over here, or at
That
least
one,
the one
no
that-
magic. That
That
one,
one?
These ones have some lingering magic in their heads.
and this one whose head was not destroyed?
Yep, that one has the lingering magic. Well, it's the magic in its head, yes.
Okay.
It's got the magic in it.
Oh. Yeah, this one seems to still have some lingering magic in it.
This is gonna. Well, I've got gloves for a reason. Touch.
Why are you? Oh, you must touch. Ooh.
I must touch to try to identify what it is, but I've got gloves.
Okay, so the thing is, it's not a magic item, it's a creature. So I'm trying to think how identify would work on that.
The magical properties of the creature without giving us the full name.
Allow me to. A creature is technically an object.
If it's dead, it is.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't read the full thing. Okay. So basically, this creature inside of it, is casting telepathy of some kind between something else.
So it's likely receiving orders from something to control the bodies.
Either it was receiving or it
Sort of
was
sending.
communicating with the others.
Yeah, if you instead touch a creature through casting, learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So it's using some form of telepathy communication.
Give me a history check, Nildir.
History, magic, and mystery are part of my history. 24.
You remember a long time ago, before the Empire was founded, before the issue that happened back with Edwin back in that faithful day with the King of Dragonsbane and all that. He was working with some kind of weird telepathic bugs or worms of some kind that could do things. You don't remember what they were called, but he remembered mentioning something with them that he had started giving up on using them. Right around the close to the time he went all lich.
Damn, that son of a bitch actually pulled it off. And he will say that out loud. Damn, that son of a bitch actually pulled it off.
Hmm.
Are these things still wriggling for the moment?
Just that one is, but it's slowly fading.
I'm gonna jar and feed it.
If you can hear me, your plan isn't going to work. We will stop you.
The body starts kind of laughing as the magic fades.
Shit.
And it stops wriggling.
Shit, this is a problem. I know what's going on. Or at least I have a strong suspicion. And I pray I'm wrong.
As Thurnicus is saying to you, talking with you, Jameson. So what exactly did happen?
This one here went up and attacked one of the citizens. There were 3 more over there. I'm assuming they were going to attack citizens. And they seemed autonomous, just focused on one thing. We were following one since the ceremony. He would stop every few hundred feet, look around as if he was memorizing the city, and would continue walking. He was kind of stumbling as if he had consumed alcohol for a while, but obviously it was whatever was controlling him.
Hmm. Yes, I have
Outside
to.
of that, we
Oh.
subdued them. We've done these medical examinations, and it seems as though they were being possessed by something.
He kind of. I'll say I didn't bother putting tokens for, but there are a couple other people with them. He goes, "Okay, you go have a search. Everyone search the city. Anybody that appears drunk or incoherent, round them up immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts."
I understand the assertion. I think the thing that you need to do is just have guards ask and communicate with people that may be drunk or, in distress physically. These didn't respond to any sort of noise or anything else. They seemed to be focused on whatever it was that they were told to do.
That is a much
That's
better
still
idea.
Dangerous.
Yes, make sure to have all guards be on the lookout for anybody that appears drunk or incoherent. Report that to any guard immediately. Do not engage until we know for sure that they are a problem or not. I have to go report this to the Emperor. Be safe out there. Report anything else if you see anything, okay? And he kind of...
Copernicus, wait.
Oh, yes?
This may be a larger issue than you're aware.
Did I report it to the Emperor as well?
This is something that would definitely at least require his attention as much as he can spare.
He kind of pulls you off to the side into... He kind of goes into this building here, looks inside and pulls you in here and closes the door. Okay, because I know he knows you and trusts you. Edmund is, for the lack of a better word, incapacitated for the time being.
Question, because I don't think I ever fully rectified who is all in the loop about the whole Edwin thing.
You do not know what Thernicus knows about that. He knows some more things about the Emperor than most people would, because he's, his personal bodyguard,
Mm-hmm.
who is technically weaker than him, but still he has a personal bodyguard. But you have learned from time to time he has to take some time off just to relax his immortal body, or it causes other issues.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How much do you know about the history of our mutual acquaintance, Namek?
I've heard him mention that name with Silil a few times, but I don't know everything. I know he's some ancient lich that hates the Empire for some odd reason. You think he's involved in this?
I am fairly positive that he is involved. Many years ago, I'm not sure if you're familiar with my story, but before the start of the Empire, he was at the time testing the waters. It was would be a way to best describe it, with these telepathic bugs, insects of some kind. He never really could get it to work. He always kept hitting snags, but I believe that's what we may be dealing with, and he's found a way to get his spies inside the city.
Okay, I have another thing that comes to mind. One of our other captains, Ingvar, his wife is in cahoots with them, and she was kind of a magical creatures kind of thing. I wonder if she's maybe involved in this as well.
However, he's figured out how to make these insects work. It appears to be these things are doing some kind of reconnaissance mission of the city, mapping it out. I don't know if what he's planning, but he's using these creatures to essentially reanimate these bodies and try to use them for reconnaissance of the city for whatever reason, but they do appear to be linked to him.
Yes, and since they're not technically undead, the Eye of Solaire doesn't affect them.
Exactly. That's why he's figured out a way to effectively get some kind of eyes and ears within the city, which makes things even more unsettling.
Oh. Okay, I will go inform Silel of this while the Emperor recovers. I'd imagine he'll do a summons for you when he is available and recovered.
And we'll do what we can to keep an eye out on these creatures, because we have no idea how he's getting them in or how many are spread throughout the capital.
Well, at least they're easy to spot at this point. Hopefully they don't get any better at it.
We've seen how they affect the corpses of the recently deceased. For all we know, we're not aware if they can also inhabit living bodies or not.
Well, I will see if we can get someone to take some of the corpses and do some kind of autopsy on them. Shame we can't do a vivisection. That'd be much more advantageous for us.
But do be aware that it seems like the telepathic magic connection only lingers for a short time after the bodies are put down.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Then the magic disperses.
Or the creature dies. I'm guessing it fades at that point too.
Yeah, I'd be willing to make that assumption, because the ones that were killed upon impact did not retain the magical connection.
You said it seemed to be focused on the head, correct?
They seem to be focused primarily in the head.
So that's the best place to stop the link and not stop sending information back. Aim for the head. Well, that seems simple enough at least.
Yes, if you wish to cut off the connection immediately, it appears to be the best ways to destroy the head.
Okay. I best get as many guards into the know as possible. You be safe out there.
You as well.
He kind of does a salute, Itera ad Astra, my friend, and heads off.
And Ildir will do what he can to try to reciprocate the salute, because he's not familiar with it.
It's just a basic salute. It's like
All right, yeah.
You can watch someone do it, you'll know how to do it immediately back.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, Mira, and what were you doing in the meantime with that? Protege, were you there?
I do not know what I was doing. I did not consider. Hang with Jameson? Talk about what was happening, I guess.
Well, he was actually listening to that conversation. How much did you listen to till Thurnicus left?
He stopped listening once about 3/4 of the way through, when the pertinent information, the idea that Nildir is super old and the Emperor is in distress or out of the picture at the moment, and what those things are, he'll kind of back away then once he kind of hears that the conversation is winding down.
Okay, so yeah, what do you discuss anything with Mira?
If he wants to reveal it.
No, he won't share any of that conversation with Mira.
Okay. But do you have any other conversation
No
with
offense
Mira?
to Mira.
Thumbtack,
He'll
and
just kind of look at
we
Mira
pretty
and
much
just
met
be like,
yesterday.
what do you think of those things inside their heads?
It is concerning. It, if there is like a parasite that can control people remotely, well, allow someone to control them remotely.
So it's different than, let's say, a lich that's controlling a dead body. Would he know these things? Hold on, let's see. Oh, he kind of looks at Mirrors, is like, so I saw you turn into a bear. That means you're a druid, right?
Of sorts, yes.
I've heard of druids being able to use spores to control bodies. Similar to, have you ever been to the Underdark or heard about the Underdark?
I've definitely heard of it. I've never actually been. I'd rather not deal with that drow society. They can be a little much.
Yeah, it's not so much the drows I'm referring to. I'm referring to a creature, I've only ever heard rumors of them, called myconoids. They're like humanoid mushrooms, and they communicate with
Hmm.
spores telepathically.
Well, I understand what you're getting at, though. These may be a little different from myconoids, as referring to the. I'm assuming the parasite has stopped moving at this point.
Yep.
Referring to the limp parasite, that seems a bit more worm-like than fungal. But it is a good possibility that it is, in a similar sense, a sort of hive mind of sorts. Either that, or they are just receivers. But whatever is transmitting the orders, that's the question.
I'll say about this time, Nildir, if you were done talking with him, you start walking up on the conversation.
All right.
So, did you volunteer us to do anything?
No, nothing that we aren't already doing.
Alright.
Just need to keep an eye out for these things.
Hmm.
Getting to be kind of noonish. You guys are getting kind of hungry.
Indeed, I didn't get to eat anything in bear form.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should get something to eat.
And where better than the home of the taco, the Seven Sisters.
Jameson's gonna look around, and he's just like, I'm gonna help the guards see if we can find more of these things roaming around.
Okay.
I mean... Oh, yeah. If you
So
want to
Mira
spare me,
and
and
Nildir are gonna go get
I
food.
could give you an hour and fly you around.
Much better moving in between the alleyways.
Oh, surely. Yeah, from the air you can spot them better than through crowds or around corners.
Appreciated. And he kind of points to the buildings. It's difficult for an eagle to see through buildings, versus I can duck my head around corners and move pretty swiftly.
True.
Kind of pats Mira on the back. You're doing well. Good ideas and all. If you want to do that for yourself and see if you can help anyone that might be in danger, it's a good idea.
And I thought you were saying how you were hungry.
Oh, food can always wait. And hey, I can flying is always faster than no walking. I could get to the Seven Sisters rather quickly. I could scout the area from above and you get right back to the inn rather quick.
And he'll just kind of look at the group. I'll also try and find Mountain Blood, let him know what happened, and to meet us at the Seven Sisters.
I'll see you there.
Okay, so who's gonna do what then?
James is gonna be wandering around the cities and alleyways looking for more of these things, and he's just gonna destroy any that he finds. He's just gonna swing his quarterstaff as hard as he can at their skulls and hopefully just cause them to just die.
Okay, yeah, give me a survival check for you going around looking for them.
15.
Okay, so yeah, you do kind of some of your urban exploring stuff you know how to do, and over the course of it, you don't find any other people that you see a couple drunkards that you think are going to be one, but once you do kind of a sound test, they're just people that are drunk.
Yeah, he'll just either do a whistle, or if he's a little too far away, he'll use the minor illusion to make a loud sound just to see if they turn and look.
Yeah, one guy you've been following for a bit, you do the whistle, you go, what? That's that as you see him turn around and just take a swig of a bottle of wine.
And he'll just look at him, go home, citizen.
You make me go home, whoever you are. It takes him a swig.
And he'll just continue on. He gave the warning to the citizen. That's all. He can't. He knows he's going to get stopped by other guards. He was nice enough to tell him to go home.
As you hear him kind of going, why are you making me do stuff, you stupid guard? I don't need to listen. Okay. Mira, what are you doing?
I'll take an hour to do a quick scout about. I will do an enhance ability on myself for wisdom. Then I will transform into a giant eagle and take a look, see if I can spot anything.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Alright. With enhanced ability, that will give me advantage. Not great, but decent.
A little bit ago, you see kind of a person that looks like they're stumbling, kind of walking towards an older looking person.
Does a sound check reveal anything?
You're flying in the air. You can't really do a sound check.
I could do a eagle's cry. That would draw attention.
Okay. The person stumbling doesn't respond to it.
Does would any other people in the area respond as well?
Other
Or
people
move
respond
on?
to the eagle. The older person that's kind of stumbling towards them notices you and looks up.
I will fly down, see if I can, and I'll fly down to try and grapple the stumbler. But if at all they respond in a way that would make it seem like they aren't, I might just pull back.
Okay, as you go, give me a grapple strength check. Grapple it.
All right. Any advantage due to size?
Yeah, I'd say you have advantage.
$17.
Yeah, you grab this guy with little ease. He goes, what the going? As now that you have this guy, he's clearly drunk.
Regular drunkard.
Yep. As the old man goes, are you a druid off from the forest area? Why you picking up this drunkard gentleman?
As upon noticing that he is just a regular drunkard, I would set him down gently.
You don't see many eagles that size around here. Last person I knew that could do that was a druid off from that area. Above game, what was the old master of your circle called?
Oh, do I have a name? Do we have a name for him?
I thought we did.
Fuck.
You did have a name when he was first introduced, or when Mira was first introduced, but I forgot what the name is.
Yeah, because I thought it was in your bio, but I don't see
I'm
it.
terrible at writing shit down.
I know you're from Celiac. I don't see it in your character sheet. I'll look it up later, but you
Yeah,
wouldn't happen to know old master, what's his name, would you?
I will transfer him back. Sorry about that. Uh, There's just been some reports that I was looking out for. Some suspicious activities. And yes, I do know the old master, so-and-so. He's a good friend of mine.
I haven't seen him in
Good mentor.
years. He usually comes up for the used to come up for the Founders Festival, but I haven't seen him in a few years. Is he doing well?
Yes, he is doing quite well. This year he asked me to come in his stead.
Oh. Well, if you go back there, tell him his old friend. Where did I put this guy? I had a name for this guy and I forgot to write it down. I can't see remember where I wrote it down.
Did either of you have the animal messenger spell?
It does.
I have the book here.
Oh, you actually have a name for this old man.
Yes. Yes, my name is Horatius. I used to be a farm a farm that he would come and help me with since I was a wee lad. Elves in their long lives. I've known him since I was probably around 5, and now I'm pushing 85. He barely changed in those years, but he was always help you to come by the farm and do some of his druid craft to make my crops better for the people, the citizens.
Yes, I was meaning to cast something of the sort myself soon.
Yes, my son. I'm just pulling a name quick.
HJ, Horatius Jr. God, that's an awful acronym.
My
It just
son
does not
Aurelius
roll.
is now in charge of the farm. If you want to go by there and tell him who sent you and stuff, he'd be happy to see you there. He's just northeast of town is where our farm is.
All right, I will be sure to do a visit as soon.
It was kind of a fun thing to see you pick up the that drunkard there. He was kind of bothering me, so I appreciate that as well.
Ah, you're welcome. I'm gonna look at the drunkard. Did this sober him up at all?
He's walking away more sober now. Yeah. Oh, I gotta lay off the sauce or at all. As you see him throw away a bottle.
What was the guy's son name?
Aurelius.
Aurelius. All right.
Because the majority of people around here have Roman names.
Marcus Aurelius.
No, Horatio Aurelius.
What is it? Xanathar's Guide to Everything has a random name sheet in the back, so...
Zane, you do know who Marcus Aurelius is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you have a nice day now.
It was, yeah, well, hopefully we can meet again someday and perhaps, perhaps I can get my master to come visit you again.
Yeah, so we could share a good cup of tea would be quite lovely.
Indeed. Have a wonderful day. As Mira will walk off as she is out of the wild shapes.
And Nildir, you said you'd go straight to the, Seven Sisters, right?
I could go straight to the Seven Sisters. I could stop by the Mage College, either or, on my way. Because I know someone prominent from the Mage College may be at the Seven Sisters, so I can two birds, one stone.
Yeah, I have revealed that roof.
Ah, you revealed the roof.
Because people watch fireworks from up there.
That's rough.
That's rough.
I just have your tokens there, so they're there when you go up.
Hooray.
So yeah, you head to the Seven Sisters.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. In there you see EX is there having some food right now. You also see Elkion kind of going around doing some stuff. And of course Atlas is behind the bar. Afternoon, Nildir. How are you doing today? Hi, Mr. Nildir.
It's been one heck of a day. I forget which was the one, the daughter from the Mage College.
Maya.
Maya. Maya he, Maya who.
Maya.
Maya. Ho, ho.
5 points to whoever can name me the actual name of that song.
Numa Numa.
Nope.
No,
That's
it's
not
like Dragostratante by, I forget the actual name of the group.
It is Dragostariente.
Ah. Numa Numa's the guy that the
Is
kid.
the fat guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Numa Numa is just the popularized name of the
Yeah.
song.
yeah. I forgot the duo that actually does it. But I will make my way to the up to the counter. What time is it right now? Afternoon.
A little slightly afternoon, yeah.
Afternoon. Atlas, is Maya around?
She is not at the moment. I don't know where she is at this time. I know she's probably not at the college today because usually not the day she goes to the college. Probably at home doing something.
All right. How about some tacos?
Tacos, yeah, those we've been serving those for lunch today because it's a lot of our pantries get cleaned out during the Foundation Festival, so tacos, I guess, make good scrap together what you have to make something.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Also, keep an eye out. There's something going on right now. Keep an eye out if you notice any unusual behavior from anyone who happens to stumble in, moving awkwardly, not responding normally to sounds and noises.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Good, good. I wasn't sure if you would have heard about it yet, but that's just something that's seems to be going on right now and is good to at least keep an eye out for.
Oh yeah, you also see Navi in here. His the one that Alkion refers to as uncle.
Ah, Navi. Navi.
He's sitting right here, playing like a game of solitaire.
Hmm, hmm,
Ah,
hmm, hmm.
afternoon, Mr. Nildir. How's your day going?
If eventful is the best way I can probably put it. Eventful.
Eventful EX kind of pops up. Jeez. Everything's just been happening. We've gotten a bunch of work orders that back at the Canis Fortuna that we need to fulfill. You know, if you guys would be willing to take on any jobs again.
Uh I can't really speak for the others, but I wouldn't be against it.
Well, when you're back together as a group, stop by and see what we have up for you. Get you some money and all that. Goes over to Elkion. Thanks for those tacos. They were delicious today. I got to head back to the office and get to work on stuff. So hopefully you guys can stop by and get some work. You have a good one.
You as well.
He kind of looks over to you. So whatever happened to the deck of illusions I gave you guys?
Uh hmm. Who'd you give it to?
I know Victor had it for a while, but I think that went on to somebody else. I can't remember who.
I honestly don't know what happened to it after Victor's passing. Might be floating around somewhere.
I'm wondering if Timmy actually doesn't remember or if he's just testing.
Well, I was not with the group at the time when Victor received the deck. So honestly, Victor never used it to my knowledge when I was with the group, so I didn't even know he had it. So he wouldn't be testing me. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it'll show up someplace. He kind of looks around in his bag. Give me a perception check.
Things always have a way of appearing when you least expect them. Perception 7.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Yeah, I've been rolling decent for the night, and then I just roll 7.
As Elkion kind of comes up to you and puts on a little plate. Got like 3 tacos on it.
Ooh, tacos.
I had some fresh tomatoes and onions and some stuff and made chopped up a bunch of them, and it goes really good on the tacos.
Ooh,
He essentially made pico de gallo.
yay! With cilantro,
With cilantro, yes.
or
Ew.
what the uncultured and just uh unknowing just call cilantro.
No, it's the soap plant.
Yeah, some people are genetically inclined that cilantro tastes like soap.
And they they lost the genetic lottery.
Which
I just don't care for the flavor.
I recently saw a short that says, "Why hasn't somebody created a cilantro scented soap?"
Mm.
But yes, thank you. They look great. Smell great too.
Like, there's a fly or something buzzing around my room that was annoying me.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
As you're sitting there, a guy comes up and sits on the chair next to you. Black cloak kind of covering his face. Afternoon, Afternoon, old.
Afternoon.
I heard you had a little run-in with some folks not too long ago.
Playthings of an old acquaintance.
So I've heard. Something has come to my attention about someone else that has been causing issues across the area that you might be able to, and your friends might be able to help us with.
Hmm. Well, it's clear, at least here in the capital, our mutual acquaintance is getting more bold if he's found a way to make these work.
Yes, and there's also some other trouble brewing that my friends and stuff can't seem to be having trouble sussing them out.
I'm listening.
There's a man by the name of Drogo that is a well-known targeter of famous people. He has murdered quite a few people. Maybe knows a few secrets that couldn't be known.
Hmm.
I'm not forcing you to, but he has been kind of spotted in an area known as, what was it called? The Misery Swamp, kind of southwest of Sagatay. And hiding out there.
Hmm.
If you'd happen to want to go in that direction and happen to find him, we'd appreciate it.
Something I can definitely bring up with the others.
Give me a perception check here.
So I was just quickly making notes. You said perception?
Yep.
Come on. 13.
No one seems to acknowledge him sitting there. Is there anything else you wish to talk with me about with me, my old friend? Since you have me. Except Atlas. Atlas notices what's going on, but none of the other patrons do.
I'm honestly thinking if there's anything else, but nothing's really coming to mind outside what we've already discussed with the stuff going on in the capital and the not at the moment. But as I said, once I reconvene with the others, I will provide them with the information and see what the consensus is. Oh, actually, before I forget, there is one thing, and this is
And
probably
what would
this is
that be?
probably this is probably going to lead into where we end for today. How much do you remember about the day of the all those years ago, the day of the incident at the river? My memory seems to be inconsistent. There seems to be some inconsistencies with my memory.
Yes. I do remember that I was in the thralls of my transformation at that time. So my memory is a bit hazy of the circumstances. But as I recall, it was the day that the old king of Dragonsbane was killed, and our and the emperor gained his immortality during the fiasco that happened there when Silo's father and mother were also killed.
That's where the inconsistency lies. According to my memory, Silo's father was able to stop his mother, and Edwin ran off with with most of the artifacts.
That makes no sense. They were used that day. You were there. I was there. Emperor was there.
According to how I remember things, the Emperor and the King of Dragonsbane made a temporary armistice truce that was supposed to last until Edwin had been dealt with.
Huh. No such truce was ever signed.
Something's going on, and I plan to get to the bottom of it.
Yes, you'd have someone look into your memories because yours do not match with written history.
I spoke with Silo about it, but I'd needed another source to confirm where the inconsistencies lie. I'll definitely have to look into it further.
Yes, if Edmund wasn't incapacitated, could ask him as well.
This isn't something that'll be solved overnight. It will take time.
Give me another perception check.
That one.
That was actually an important one too, Zane. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just unfucking lucky. Unless for some reason, since I know him well enough, if it would give me any kind of advantage.
No, because this was not something with Barnard here. It was with somebody else in the room.
Well, of fucking course. All this stupid shit earlier, I get decent rolls on, but this is a nat one.
Yes, I will see if... I believe you already arranged a meeting with Thernicus, with the Emperor once he has recovered, so you can talk to him then. And if you do happen to head to that direction, be sure to be on the lookout for our... I said his name was Drago, right? I may have remembered that wrong.
Drogo
okay.
in the Misery Swamp southwest of Sagittane.
Misery Swamp.
Yeah, Misery Swamp.
I thought you said Mister. Maybe I misheard you.
No, it's Misery Swamp. At least that's what I have in my notes.
Wimpy probably knows where I got that name from. But anyway, I must be off. Business to attend to. Voices to silence for the Emperor.
Until next time.
Yes, be safe, old friend.
You as well.
As he shuffles off. As Navi goes, old friend of yours?
Oh, we go back and we share a history.
Give me one more perception check.
15.
Okay, this time you notice it's sitting on the table. To make sure I describe them right. You see kind of a pouch sitting on the table, and you see what looks like some cards in it that appear to be made out of ivory inside of it.
I'm gonna take the pouch and pocket it.
Oh, no, he stops you immediately. He's like,
He stops me.
not touch that.
What is it?
Something interesting but dangerous. I don't think you're ready for it.
Surely.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
But I think that is going to be a good place to call it for the night.